Hello. My favourite sandwich bread is peanut butter jelly.
My favourite sandwich is peanut butter jelly.
It's not
just
true,
peanut
it's
butter.
nonsense.
Mine is probably dairy.
Oh,
I love dairy.
What?
Okay, shall we actually ask a question maybe about introduction?
Okay. So my favourite things about Amanda, probably there's quite a few things. How flamboyant she is. She really goes for it. She's so fun to play because she's so extravagant. Also, she kind of just says what she's thinking, which is really refreshing. Not all the time, but she is quite oblivious to other people's feelings, which is quite admirable in some sense, I guess. Could I be any more awkward?
No.
You're just not giving it eye contact.
No, that's fine. It can be natural.
Oh, good, you're still
Shall we
filming.
sit in a circle?
You can say,
Because I get scared.
more general,
No,
so
I
you can say,
Yes.
Cordy, so you can say like, why is this play remain so popular? So
Talk about
why,
the
Yeah, but that's
why
like
is it
academic stuff, that's like an essay, that's a bit boring. Are you actually filming right now?
Done a lot of workshops which have been really good about like characters' accents, and most of them have been quite physical. And also we did one with Oscar. It was about contact improv and trying to like work that in, and that worked really well, and we all kind of gelled with that. So that was really good. I'll choose.
Not even close.
I panicked. Oh, I suck at this game!
Oh, it's brutal.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
The reason it's timeless is because it focuses on themes that everyone can relate to, the kind of thing that you're trapped in this life, and each character is trapped, whether it's mentally, physically, in something that they can't get out of, like Amanda being so overprotective and wanting to love her kids traps them. And that's kind of like so sad because you know she means well, and instead she belittles Laura and makes Laura so insecure about herself and just makes Tom this angry person who has nothing really, no way to escape.
Memory play!
Do you want to talk a bit about sort of style of how
We're doing great.
Well, okay, if Oscar was here, if
Bye!
Oscar was here, he would say, we're taking a naturalistic text and exploding it.
No, don't use that word!
Best mate
Sit down,
Tennessee. When we decided the set, we kind of thought, oh, we really wanted to explore this thing that the Glass Menagerie is Laura's mind, and there is a different part of the whole world that they're actually living in. And if you look at the set, you'll kind of see it's a lot more abstract, because in the writing of the script, it's very much like, this is a room that's portrayed on stage, this is the dining room, this is the family room. Whereas ours is a lot leaving it all to the mind, and kind of the audience have to put in work, and what they put in is what they get out of it.
We're asking the audience a lot, like
Yeah.
they have to engage with it.
And that's
We decided to kind of keep the naturalistic text, but then add elements, like abstract elements to it. I don't really know what to say, I'm freaking out.
You'll have to come and see it!
Ooh.
I had a really weird Glass Menagerie related moment last night. I don't know if you were there. I was in Moo and the chair
Fell.
from upside down was literally above me, and I just went, and I touched it, and I was like,
You touched
wait,
it?
yeah, I was like, this is a real chair. It was like a squidgy big armchair, and I was like, it was the most amazing thing. At that point, I was like, this chair is real. And then I was like shaking it, and I was like, I need to stop doing this because it might fall on my head. What do you think about like the two different sort of sides of Tom we see with protagonist and narrator?
I think Tom's a very relatable character. Actually, I think he's like one of the most relatable characters I've ever had to play. In terms of his, I don't have a sister or anything, but like the relationships that he has with everyone, and also it's so often that you get dialogue which feels very uncomfortable to say, you know what I mean? It just doesn't kind of flow. But oddly, although there are a lot of references in the play which we'll need to try and like make seem not set in 1930s when the play was written, and is very specific.
So artsy.
So
Yeah.
artsy. Do you think the end of the play is uplifting?
It can be. Depends how you do it.
Yeah.
Like if Laura's
So
smiling at the
horrible.
end, if Laura doesn't smile at the end, then it's horrible. She goes.
Because you know what happened to me?
The play is not
I've read it, the first time I read
You
it,
have got
I
to squeeze the happiness.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to.
Literally, like.
Do you know what I love is that whole climax to the Jim and Laura scene, and you think, like, I remember reading for the first time being like, this.
This is
Yeah.
spoiler.
Uh-oh. Let's ask another question.
Do you relate to Jim?
Yeah. And
You're a douchebag.
Maybe let's not ask that question. It's Gavin. Each character has a good and a bad side, and they literally can switch in one scene. You see the good parts of someone and the bad parts, and
It's
the good thing is that
basically
an
3
audience
seconds.
can relate to both of them, which I think was really important to portray. Is in real life, no one is solely good or solely bad. You don't get a villain and you don't get the hero. You get a mixture of both, because there are some things that will annoy someone and some things that will make them passionate, and that's the thing. Jim isn't this dickhead guy who comes in to ruin someone's life. He's just a normal human being.
Oh, this sounds awful, but it's like poetry.
Oh my.
Stop filming me now.
What should we ask now?
Oh,
No, you guys, too much.
Get out of here.
Out.
No, you got
Yeah.
I like strawberry
This
jam.
is who we have to work with.
So,
God's sake.